All right, so here at the Is There a Godzilla podcast, we have extensive, long amounts of time logged in the service industry, and
Many years.
many years. And we know that the best stories out there are the stories coming out of the service industry because we deal with people
Oh yeah.
at their absolute worst. You will never know the worst about humanity unless you work in the service industry. That being said, we have our stories, and we know that you all have your stories, and we want you guys to share your stories with us. And if you're interested in being on the cast and getting down with us,
Please send in your stories, whatever you have. We want your best or your best. I got fired. They got fired. I quit. They quit. Got suspended. Fucking with a new guy.
the nitty gritty, yeah, drunkest customer, the shittiest, most arrogant customer, the worst interaction you've ever had. Period. So yeah, if you're interested, just email us at
istthereagodzilla@icloud.com
and give us a quick little rundown of your story and give us some information on how to get in touch with you, and we can give you a call and you can join us on the podcast and tell your story and have it go down and be on the internet forever, like, hey.
Yeah.
These stories need to be saved and cataloged because some of them are just too good. It's that, there's some legendary shit that's gone down. These stories keep us entertained while we are doing these shitty jobs that we have to do, and
there's some incredible, unbelievable behind the scenes stuff that you would never imagine. Everybody is so disconnected with where their food comes from, and if you heard these stories and knew the crazy rock star throw your television out of the hotel window type stories, you'd fucking, I don't know, maybe you would like it, maybe you would stop going to so many restaurants, but
or maybe you would be less shitty when you go to said restaurants, because
exactly,
half of getting good service anywhere that you go is being a good fucking customer. So everyone in the service industry knows this. So yeah, once again, if you got something to share, please get at us.
And for all you shitty customers, if you don't belong, don't be long.
Oh, and if you can't afford to tip, go to fucking McDonald's. Don't go somewhere. If you're expected to fucking tip. Don't be a dick. Don't
send them to fucking McDonald's. Don't make them have to deal with those assholes. If you're a fucking shitty customer, just cut your head off.
Go to the grocery store, buy some bologna, asshole.
Yeah, fuck you. Yeah, starve yourself.
Yeah. Anyways, like I said, these stories are not just our stories; they're your stories. And tonight,
I got a call from my buddy Owen, and he wanted to share his story of how he got temporarily, well, I guess suspended is temporarily,
yeah.
How he got suspended from work for threatening his chef. And it's a little slice of gold.
Yeah, so without further ado, here's Owen and Justin bringing you some good times.
My name's Owen. I'm the PM sous chef at a restaurant I will not name, and this is my story of how I was suspended for threatening to kick my manager's ass. Okay, so suspended story. I don't know if you remember, but about 4.5 years ago, the new ownership from Singapore of the hotel that I worked for closed down for 4 months. They did a remodel. And they hired a restaurant consulting firm to come in and play Hell's Kitchen kind of game with us. They were going to tell us how to do it right.
Yeah.
We obviously didn't fucking know. And that company turned out to be like a fucking joke, of course. But they hired this opening crew of managers to manage us, and we had this dude that was our basic everyday run-of-the-mill floor manager guy that we had to work with every day. His name, he was Italian, and his name was Castriati, which is way too close to castrati for my fucking liking, and it was almost hard to not make fun of him for that. But he was exactly what you think, the stereotypical like fucking crazy, like ego fucking maniac, like silly Italian guy, right?
Yeah.
And he has he's like, I don't know, I mean, maybe he's good looking, I don't know, I hate it, it's hard for me to judge, but he like was really well dressed, and he had these like shoes, he had this thing with shoes, like he had these like, literally like purple velvet loafers,
Right.
like with like silver fucking buckles, and I'd be like, fucking dude, what is with those fucking shoes? And his answer would be something like, they cost $1,100. You know, like that was this guy, right?
That's
So he was like,
end of discussion. Like,
end of discussion, like you couldn't afford these, so therefore, like that's it.
yeah.
Right? That was Castriati. So that was kind of his game there.
Yeah.
And he was in charge, right? He was the boss when the big boss went home, and we had to work with him all the time. But I only worked with him for like 2 weeks because I was supposed to be in charge of the kitchen, because obviously like none of the manager chefs actually wanted to stay there and fucking be there for all that. So like, you know, I was in charge, right? And we closed at 10 o'clock, and this one night, this dude sat down this like fucking 20 top or something fucking ridiculous at like 10:15, and like the line cook comes to me and he's like, look dude, what's going on? We're supposed to be punched out, we've already been told we don't get any overtime, like you know, I'm not doing this if I don't get paid, basically, right? We're going home, right? So I went to Cody and I told him, like, no, I'm not doing it. We're authorized for overtime, we're closed, we're going home. And he started arguing with me and this and that and the other thing, and basically told me we were doing it, and I told him, you know, we were having this fight, like, I'm not asking anybody to do this if they're not getting paid, period. And we go back and forth a little bit, and it starts to get a little heated. And, you know, my ego was in play a little bit, because this was like a difficult time for us, and I was supposed to be like in charge. I didn't want to like back down to this guy in front of my crew or anything like that. You can imagine how. But you know, but then like this guy, the guy that comes to me, Brad was like started saying like, you can't talk to him like that. You can't talk to him like that, kind of thing. And I felt myself getting, you know, fired up a bit. And I'm like, yeah. And I started being like, no, we're not doing that. And then it becomes a refusal, not a conversation. And this guy's ordering me to do it. And we get to this point where I'm yelling about his fucking velvet loafers. And he's telling me that he knows people in North Beach who are going to have me killed. And like, and finally I get to this point and I'm like, look, dude, you want to fucking step outside? And at that moment, like, the entire building was silent, I swear. You know, it's just like hush, cricket. And everyone, and yeah, he sounds like grabbing people. Did you hear that? Did you hear that? Did you hear that? I'm like, oh, fuck, you know, like, whatever. And like, so, you know, so anyway, the point being, like, the cooks went home. We didn't do the party. It was a big fucking deal. They got denied food. It was, you know, I knew I was going to be in trouble. Went in the next day. It's supposed to be the new chef's day off. He was sitting there. I was like, oh, what are you doing here? He's like, well, I had to come in because you're fucking suspended, right? You know, you're not allowed to tell these people, you know, your manager, that you're going to take him outside. I'm like, okay, well, I know better than to talk to you right now. So anyway, the HR lady called me and said, we need to meet with you. And I said, okay, when should I come in? And they said, we're not going to allow you on the property. I'll meet you at Starbucks.
Oh my God.
I was like, okay, like, this is not going well.
Yeah.
And I went to see the new Godzilla movie that just came out at that time with Alfred.
Yeah.
You know, that kind of shit. And I was pretty sure I was going to be fired, but I came back and they asked me to kind of give my statement, and I thought really hard about it first. And you know, like, what did people hear? What did everything, you know? And I got to that part where everything went silent of, you know, you want to go fucking take this outside? And I was like, And I was like, okay, well, so my story that I sat there and said, you know, under oath or whatever, was that, you know, it wasn't good because, like, the crew was witnessing this argument, and I was only asking you to step outside, so, like, you know, we wouldn't, you know, like, we weren't being professional, and I just wanted to talk to him.
Yeah.
You know, and all this other shit, you know. So, I don't know if they bought that or not, so they asked me to come back, and I had to work with that guy for one more shift, and he wouldn't talk to me.
Oh.
But then one of the waitresses, like, filed some sexual harassment thing against him, and he was fired immediately. They paid me for my 3 days that I wasn't allowed on the property. The human resource lady quit, and I came back to work and had to sign a paper promising I would never tell anyone I was going to take them outside and kick their ass.
That's awesome. That's so good. You, you had to sign a paper.
Yes. No threats of violence. Ever again.
Oh, ever again. Oh, okay.
Ever again. Ever again. No, I wasn't committing fault. I never did it once, but...
Yeah, you pass it off as... I was just trying to ask him if he would like to go outside and discuss this further, not fight. And then for them to make you sign a paper that says, if that ever happens again, you won't participate in it. That's
right,
crazy.
yeah. My excuse was I was being professional, you know?
Yeah.
And luckily the guy was a total idiot. He said all this bullshit about like things that didn't actually apply to anything. But basically he didn't know what he was doing. And like he seriously like he also stood in front of everybody there and told me that like he knew people in North Beach that were gonna have me killed, like he's some kind of like crazy Italian mafioso guy or something. I'm like, you know, this is fucking crazy. Like manager, you don't want to threaten at me murder.
Yeah.
Like so. Hey, fuck you. So anyway, I don't know whatever happened to Castrati, but I have my job and he doesn't, and that's the end of the story.
Where do you think? Where do you think he ended up?
I don't know. Probably at some pizzeria that like sells like fucking crack out of the back of it or something like that. But
In the marina.
Probably in the marina. Yeah, not crack. Like he's probably in a pizzeria that like does most of his business selling coke out of the back.
Yeah.
To take some kind of tax loss because like they don't make any money. That's probably what's going on there.
Yeah.
He spends all his money on shoes.
Oh,
Very expensive, only made in Italy loafers. That's my guess.
purple suede.
No, not even suede, velvet.
Oh.
Like velvet. Like yeah, fucking nuts. We have a closed kitchen, so it's like nobody else heard, but like the staff definitely heard it.
Yeah.
It was not good. It was about as far from professional as you could get. So.
Yeah. Oh man. I love those. It's so good.
Yeah, that's something there.
Yeah.
I don't know. I wish I had a good fire story for you, but I just don't.
No, that's your suspended mid story is great. It's awesome. Nice. Thank you.
Yeah.
Awesome.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much, man. I appreciate it.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I gotta let you go because I'm like I gotta look at this like map fucking thing and like I'm not finding my way.
I'll talk.
All right.
I'll
Good
talk to
talking
you soon.